Good evening, Tazakeen here. Going back into this, I thought about this last night when I was, well, I thought about this randomly here and there. Now I can't really figure out what the fuck to do, but I have decided I'm just going to live with whatever decisions I make for this first playthrough. Since I know I'll be playing again more, but I guess hopefully nobody else dies. I'm kind of wondering if this Chunder Blossom here somehow maybe that would cure the goat of poisoning, assuming the goat were actually still alive. And I don't know if I'm actually ever going to be able to get the thing with the stuff. Oh, the other page, which I finally figured out that's what's on top of that mushroom. It's not an antidote. It's a page of probably wit or something like that. That's supposed to be a brain on there. But anyway, I think maybe one of the only things I can think of is to take a flower down to where what's her butt is being held. This part, I don't know why they had this little climbing part in there. Just let me climb up it. Don't make me hit buttons and take all day. Also, something I just thought of. The first King's Quest, there was, well, actually several of the first King Quests, like maybe up to 4 or 5. You could hit like plus and minus to make the game run faster. So like sometimes if you needed to like dodge the witch, for example, you could make it really slow so that you could, navigate around her. But if you were just doing stuff like going from place to place to place, you could crank the speed up so you walk super fast. Too bad this doesn't have that. Or at least a run button.
I don't think that's in the plan for now.
Oh. Okay. Well, good to know. I was going to try to take that to that goblin who's fawning over the blacksmith. It's funny, I saw one other person streaming this game, and they're in this exact same spot. Like, literally that exact same spot they were running through there when I watched. Well, I just clicked on it real quick. And I really don't know where to find firewood. I just kind of feel a little stumped at the moment. Which, honestly, I don't mind out of a puzzle game. I'd prefer to have some trouble with the puzzle game rather than just beat the fuck out of it instantly. I don't suppose there's anything I left in here that's flammable. Poop. And no hatchet or anything to chop stuff down with. I've been over. This is where I got the frying pans just to make sure there's nothing else obscure hanging out over here. Yep. Okay. He's just got the expensive ass. I only got 1 coin. That expensive ass food that I shouldn't have wasted my chopsticks on. I mean, my money on the chopsticks, that is. Yeah, I probably could have survived with 1 strength for most of this dungeon until this area until I got more people rescued. Okay, he's got flowers of 2 plates. Let me talk to her, see what she has to say.
How goes it?
So, what's the plan?
You tell me. Figure out a way to sneak past that last guard and get me out of here.
How are you feeling?
I'm recovering.
Until tomorrow when you're gonna be all fucked up.
Can I take a look around your cell?
Ugh, if you must.
Your cell's got nothing in it but the bed. Can I have your bed? So I can burn it?
It is a lovely bed.
I have seen so many beds down here. I'm surprised they even remembered which one was mine.
What's all this jazz? Just lights. Decoration. Red herrings. Oh, crap a duck.
Goodbye.
Come back soon.
I'm not sure about that.
I feel like I have to put the sweetie cakes on there. But, well, you know, can't find any wood. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, damn, she's sick again. Man, these people. Now you eat it?
To serve you well, King, but I'm far too weak to move.
Far too sucky to move.
What was nesting down here?
I see a coin, but I also see wood. Maybe not enough wood for a fire. I think that part's lost to me because I didn't save the goat. I don't think there's anything left in there. And yes, I made the cocoa bomb and the bone bomb. I can look in there, and there's a rose and a bone, and not helpful. Once those are down, they're down, huh? Oh dear. Man, I am stumped here. Too bad this rat never starves to death since it's not getting any food. Oh dear. I didn't mean to hit that.
These rats were playing.
Goes to the Rapunzel room. That seems useless. That's to sleep. Newton.
At least I can keep some dignity by dining at a table.
Hey, that was the... I just realized that was the thing he thought was the invitation from last time. From the first chapter. I can't find any wood. Can't figure out a way to get her out. I don't have anything particularly useful. I've already been here. That's totally useless. I'm just fucking stumped here. You pick up that chair? I can't manipulate that anymore. Get over there. What else? I was just thinking other games like this I would like to play. I wonder if there are any new versions or remastered versions of Monkey Island. Probably not any new versions. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I'm a pirate. There's something just off to the side, maybe? Like a stack of wood? You trying to squeeze my boobs? Nuts and butts. It looks like wood down there. Can I pick that wood up? Could you pick the wood up for me, please, dude? God damn. What's going on here? Be nice if that side of the tube was clear to go into. Poop. Can't even bring out my inventory in here. That seems like a pointlessly long crawl. Oh yeah, there's this that I can't shimmy up. Can't you just figure out how to do something different instead of reaching up like a doofus? Boy, that's a long that's a long way to get to that exit. I don't know where to go. Could you put some wood in here or something for me? So just these flowers. Or some nice mushroom killer.
Really? I hope you didn't waste it on that. It's not worth getting caught.
Poop. Oh man, and now every day everyone's like every other person. Yeah, every other person is gonna be sick every day. Every other day a new person is gonna be sick. That's what I meant. How about we chop that down? There's nothing in there. I guess that's what they were stealing all the mattresses for.
Hola! Where are the majestic unicorns?
That is a very painful subject, boy. Can we keep it to business, please? I haven't seen them since I've been down here. They must have them locked up in maximum security.
Oh, he did.
Where did you and Mr. Fancy Cakes meet?
You don't just meet Mr. Fancy Cakes. You are awed by Mr. Fancy Cakes. I found myself awed on the eastern mountains of Serenia while I was out in search of squaddle nogs. Goodbye. Au revoir.
Man, I can't figure out dick right now. Can you take your chopsticks back? Can I have my gold coin back if I give you your chopsticks? Does that work?
feeding sticks from the Orient.
No, I don't want them anymore.
Those are neither rare nor miraculous. Sorry, boy, but I only accept two kinds of currencies, shiny and gold. I can't get caught with that. Get that out of here.
I wonder if it's the table that goblin is sitting at that I can break somehow. If I can get his ass out of here. And here, sell his wood.
It's not worth getting caught for. Really? I hope you didn't waste. Really? I hope you didn't waste it on that. Yes, I'm so.
I didn't want to do that until the guards in this room were gone.
Why not? Let's give it a shot. That's the worst that could happen.
Hi.
Hey,
Can I take a look around your cell?
If you must.
there's gotta be something here other than just her bed.
It is a lovely bed.
I understand.
God damn thing. Butts, butts, butts.
Goodbye.
Evening.
Just hit him. Bonk. I didn't even see what that said. Well, I can lift something or other. Is it going to replay? I just have to hang out here.
Well, at least I can lift my arm. Not sure
Yeah.
I can lift a weapon.
Thanks. Super useful.
I can't believe they stopped feeding my poor Bramble. These hands need something to wring.
Not sure what the point of
I
those
hope we
guys.
didn't leave the oven on. Yes.
So, what's the plan?
Bring us some wood for that furnace. Then we can get bacon.
Yeah, I'd love to. I've been looking around all over
Can
fucking
I take
every
a look
room.
around your cell?
I'm too hungry to deal with your questions.
Is that an oven?
Well, it could be with some wood.
What about your stool? God, there's gonna be some super fucking obvious place where this wood is if I ever find it.
I didn't want to do that until the guards in this room were gone.
Well, how do we get the guards in this room to be gone? God damn it!
Yes, I'm.
Because nothing I have does anything anywhere anymore. And I'm getting very vexed.
It's not worth getting caught for. Really? Yes, I'm still paying attention. That...
Absolutely nothing that can do anything anywhere. That's wood. Oh, that's wood. That book could burn. That's wood. That's not wood. Hold on. I don't see why it would, but maybe the Chunder Blossom does something to the big mushroom. Not that that helps me in any way either. And that, by the way, that big pile of shit that the goat is on looks like wood too. Outhouses are made of wood.
I'm not sure about that. It's not worth... Yes, really?
Damn it. Something do something. Maybe... I don't know. I don't really see what I can do here that I haven't already tried. I mean, that's all flammable shit up there.
Those had all been destroyed. I didn't need any reminders of impossible riddles from my earlier adventuring days.
I could burn all of this.
No more porridge?
I just want some wood. I don't know what else to do.
Today, I would need to show Bramble some compassion if she was going to make it.
I'm kind am now wondering what happens if I actually do feed the meat to the rat. Now I'm just stuck on a loop of giving meat to every, one person one day, one person the next day. I'm curious if I can use the meat here, and I'm also curious if I can use the meat. Could I put the meat here on this tray? Oh dear.
I knew you had it in you.
Huh. Thank God. And it doesn't use up the meat. That was fucking tricky, I must say. Alright, well, she can't move right now, but Bramble's about to die, so let's go.
After this is over, I'm going on a cheat decade.
A cheat decade. So it was all just a red herring. Can I beat these guys with meat?
You never wasted.
Okay. Beat these guys with meat.
One for me and one for baby. Oh, I think I'd feel better sitting.
Alright, now I can get Amaya out. Alright, progress, tiny progress. Stop putting those messages right before I leave the room. Even though she's weak as fuck now. Now she's probably gonna be like, oh, I can't escape, I'm too tired. Oh my fucking shit. It's on the second floor here. Baby steps. That guy's been stuck for like 4 or 5 days. That guy's been stuck to that thing. You see, if I just knew the right order to do things, I would never need the chopsticks to unlock this, so that would be good. Alright. At least I didn't have to go to the flower room again. Just because I hate climbing up that little thingus.
We gotta move.
But what about the other prisoners?
The faster we get out of here, the faster we can save everyone. Now move that sweet tuchus.
Move that sweet tuchus.
I was off to seek an audience with the Goblin King. If I could get my hands on his key, perhaps I could set the other prisoners free.
Did you have a particular reason for choosing Amaya?
Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't I want the bravest person in Daventry by my side?
But the Hobblepots could have whipped up a potion to take all those rock bottoms out.
Well, they're dead.
Would you mind calling for a guard to carry her off to bed?
But, Grandfather, I'd like to hear more.
Which part did you like the best? The mischievous goblins? Or the interrupting boy who wanted to tell a different story?
Oh, I was enjoying the goblins. Absolutely, I was. I just wanted to show you that I could...
I think it's best to call it a night. The storm has calmed down, and so has she.
But Grandfather,
Guard,
I just wanted to...
this is not a time for debating. Go to bed. We can continue in the morning.
As you wish. Good night.
Guard, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. These elixirs have my nerves on edge.
It's okay, Grandfather. And thank you. I do still have a lot to learn from your stories.
Sweet dreams, Guard. Sleep well.
That I can do with my eyes closed.
Ha! Now you're learning.
Whisper can do it.
There. That's our ticket out.
Oh. Fuddle chucks.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, go ahead. Stay back.
I wasn't sure if I could get her across, but she needed to believe I could.
Chaka. Pause. I want to look at my trophy. That's it. Escaped the goblin prison. And what a great job I did. Only 3 people had to die. 2 people and a goat. Okay, so to me, that there looks like I'm going to fall off. Okay, well, I guess that was just pure luck.
Go. Right. Right. Forward.
Looks like a long jump from here.
Left. Left. Forward.
Hey, we're halfway in the middle to nowhere. Huh. Is there something I'm supposed to be... It just seems like pick a path. There doesn't seem to be any particular... Like, hey, I know this one's going to fall, or this one's going to fall. Should I take the exact same way? Although that pillar over there does look suspicious. I'm going this way. No, it almost looks like it could just go forward, forward, forward. I wonder if I should have her take the same path, or if her taking the same path is going to... Oh, fuck.
Left.
How the hell would I know
Left.
if the same path is going to make something crumble because we've done it twice? Oh, God.
Right. Right. Forward.
Is there something under my head? kind of feel like somebody needs to go over into that left place and somebody needs to go straight. Maybe I'll go straight. Oh dear. Well, now nobody can get over there. Well, fuck me in the ass.
Right. Left. Left. Right.
Oh,
Right.
why are they falling like that?
Left. Forward.
Thanks, King Graham.
No fucking way the dragon is out there.
Quick! In my cape! No time to explain.
I think it's just a cardboard cutout or something. No.
Nightmares come in many forms. Once you realize what you are actually afraid of, you can start to deal with the fear.
It's just in my head. It's not gonna work. I'm not afraid of you.
I figured after that scream you'd be back. Let's pick up our story once again. I wasn't actually afraid of dragons. I was still struggling with the loss of a chakra. Now, my decisions meant the life or death of a kingdom. That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
I'll just whip my eye out. Geez, I guess I kind of do the same thing. Excuse me, something. Sorry, I wasn't next to an item. Mustache hair in my mouth. My hat. I swear that looks like acorn.
Really? Yes, I'm still paying attention.
I didn't need to wear his crown to be a great king. My old hat suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a new adventure.
My old hat. A hat in time. Wow, that's a nice library, though. Well, where did they all go? Boy, that's like some Ocarina of Time shit there. Bye, Manny.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill. All were welcome here. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese! One even ate a baby!" The town had become very unpleasant indeed. Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained. The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan.
Oh, that's the book they showed at the beginning.
As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates. The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege. "Hear, hear," they cried out. "Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest." The stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king. The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged. The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in. He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side. With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below. The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the mind games were just beginning.
Okay. Book is done. Ladder can now be climbed. And there's a book there. The baby swap. Number 781, the baby swap. don't think that's the ladder. I think that's another book. What is the significance of the baby swap, huh? Should I put something here? And one of those? No. Any reason to go back this way? Nope. Can't. Okay.
Do nightmares ever come true?
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
Ugh. Goblins ruin everything.
Oh, they're not actually dead, huh?
Ugh. Goblins ruin everything.
The Hobblepots seem to be barely breathing over there. That's good. Can we... Amaya to break them out? Bolt cutters are gone. Of course, we used them once. Guess we'll just throw them away. I can't believe the meat was the answer I was looking for.
His hardest order.
Distress! Help us, King!
Enough! They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy them for what they are? You've missed the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered?
Oh.
Wait. How about a new story? Once upon a time, there lived, let me see what I got here. There lived a strong little goblin who loved adventures. Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he...
Bear jump kicked an evil serpent load. I like outsmarted a quizzical griffin.
Outsmarted a quizzical griffin. In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their... heart. But it wasn't enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin gave up. But when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found...
Bravery or his hat? Jeez. Kinda wanna use the hat.
his old adventurer cap. And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own. One filled with compassion, and the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
Ooh.
I wonder if I should have done all compassion or heart things.
I shall call you King Nibbletooth the Third. Grandpa's gotta hear about this.
Told you he'd save us.
No, I told you he'd save us.
I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
All right, Mr. Fancy Cakes, a river barachi.
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of. But I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are, and not for what you hoped they will be.
Tell it.
Ah, you've fallen asleep again, and I think it's time I do the same.
Also good to know that nobody actually dies. Interesting. Oh, fuck.
You look like you could use a friend.
I thought I was helping. The rain is just beginning. Completed chapter 2. Interesting. I guess ideally I would have had all the coins, obviously gotten the thing, and those two would still be imprisoned. If I could have, I guess I probably brought anybody. Broughton. Interesting, interesting, interesting. A hot diggity daffodil. All right, I need to take a water break and bathroom break. I'll be right back. You know, I was thinking about it. It seems like the only person you actually can ever get out of there is Amaya, the blacksmith. Because nobody else seemed to have any method to get rid of the guards. Unless she dies, maybe then somehow there's someone that dies. Quotes. Oh, excuse me, thirsty. All right, here we go. I just ate a piece of cheese real quick too. I did not get my
knighthood in
trophies from
Daventry
chapter 2.
with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, and an appetite for adventures. Questing led me to recover King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne.
It was back this way. What do I have? Absolutely nothing. Okay, can't go back. Good, they got rid of the white flash. Presumably the skip was still intact. Oh, those look like graves. That's the number of graves from the people who were messed up in my last chapter. Cool.
I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former glory. That trellis looks better over there. Over there, really. Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
Why can't I move it over here? It does look better over there with the actual tree. Huh. But let's leave it in the middle. What the fuck?
In a few short years, I had grown into the king I'd always wanted to be. And while I was proud of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing.
A queen?
Wait, no! There is absolutely no way that can be right. There's no way that could have happened. I was too invested in that owl. I must have missed a detail in the story. I forgot one small detail. I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, and a small shovel in my pocket.
This is interesting.
Buried in the soil was a tiny, spiniferous thorn seed.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No treasure there.
I guess I should have left the thing alone. Oh, this is pretty interesting.
That trellis looks better over there. Something's still missing in this bird brain equation. I'll try again.
Maybe I need to plant the thorn bushes over there by the owl? This is a pretty cool idea.
SARS! I meant to say, I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, a small shovel, and the seed of a spiniferous thornweed.
Zards. Alright, let's dig that up.
A tiny acorn had been planted in the dirt.
And put the thorn in there.
A great spot for a spiniferous thornweed plant to thrive.
And that looks like a good spot for an acorn. An oak tree.
I planted that miniature acorn in the ground, a way to commemorate new beginnings.
This is a fucking dope idea.
Over there, really.
This actually kind of reminds me of Maniac Mansion.
You really like watching that baby bird suffer, don't you? It's all a big hoot to you. Does your mother know? Or should I talon you?
Or should I tell on you? Okay, so I guess the spiniferous thorn goes here. And, okay. I don't quite understand the window pane yet. I guess I should have realized that that boulder came and crushed the thing. Zards. Okay. We've got everything now. Alright. Take you out. That's a pretty big shovel, actually. Trellis doesn't seem like much to do in that one, but
The family of chirping owls brought a smile to my face, but anguish to my heart. My kingdom was thriving, but I was alone. Who was I building this Daventry for?
You're like seeing that baby bird kick that squirrel in the nuts, or that badger.
The loneliness of the road that night was only offset by the company of my hungry, rumbling tummy. I headed back to the castle for a bite to eat.
That was interesting. Sorry, Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle, actually. Okay, now I'm hungry.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with? Oh, how rude of me. Here you go.
Sire, Daventry Decree 74311.
I know. No animals are allowed at the table.
Did Amaya ever respond to my invitation for dinner?
She said she had dinner plans tonight. Don't know with whom. She was a bit vague.
You're right. Perhaps the guards would accept an invite for dinner.
Oh, Graham, we'd love to.
We'd love to, but...
Yeah, Decree 911 to the 23rd power.
Afraid so, sire.
As you were. Oh, before I forget, Larry, you know I restored the budget for your own personal steed, right?
Oh, right. My own personal steed. Thank you.
Well, I suppose I could use the surplus on masking the odor of number 2. No, I mean Royal Guard number 2. He smells like syrup.
It's intolerable, really. It's gotten so bad my helmet fogs up.
You'll get used to it.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
Someone had placed a second throne next to mine as a hint. I bet it was Royal Guard number 2. He was growing old and anxious for grandkids.
Really? You're using your own name in puns now?
You're right. That pun was chairless. Someone had placed a second throne.
Chairless.
Such big muscles. Can't believe you had trouble finding a girlfriend.
I worked on those muscles for myself, Gwendolyn. Thank you very much.
Such big muscles.
It looked like it was about to show me something. Okay, I'll just take that coat rack. All right, to make a person out of. With which to make a person from.
Tribe's old. Tribe's old.
Well, would you care to join me for dinner?
Dinner sounds lovely, but I'm only allowed to leave my post in times of distress. Or if that plate of peas needs to be replenished. Oh, I think they went too strong on the lavender again. I can smell the spices from here.
Or that plate of peas.
Would you?
Cares to
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
What the heck are these portraits for? guess I'm going to choose the face of whoever. Okay.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with?
That plate of peas needs replenishing. Let's hold off on that. No peas. Do you want meat?
More peas, sire? Apologies. I'm allergic to the lavender.
Is that all just the way to get out? Oh. No. It's just to get that piece of carpet. That's funny.
No, I'm pretty full. That's a good start. What else can we add to her? You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What about a hat? What should we use for the face? What about a hat? What should we use for the face? What should we use for the face?
Chester.
Perfect. What should we name her? No, that's my sister's name. You know that. I'm thinking something that ends in a soft consonant.
It was at that exact moment when the magical mirror called out to me. The mirror showed me a magical reflection of a tower far away in the kingdom of Kolima. It told me that the princess I would marry was trapped at the very top, waiting for me to rescue her. Wasting no time, I grabbed a beautiful ring from the royal treasury and headed off to save my future wife. Ha! Oh, looks like my nursemaids are here. Can you excuse me for half an hour?
You got it, Grandpa.
Gwendolyn, it's your move.
Oh. What's taking him so long?
I'm honestly not sure. He's probably just distracting the nursemaids with his jokes.
For 4 hours?
Would that really surprise you?
No, I guess not.
So, are you excited for Grandmother's birthday?
I haven't even picked out her present yet.
Mother helped me pick out mine. I'm told it's the perfect gift.
All right, children. Your grandpa is now ready for you. Gwendolyn, he asked to see you first.
Can we go together?
Best not to overwhelm him all at once. Besides, I need God's help with the daily decrees.
Is it alright if we finish this after lunch?
Go ahead. Wouldn't want to keep him from his favorite.
Your grandfather doesn't have favorites, Scott. He loves each of you in his own special way. Now tidy up and meet me in the throne room. I've got 3 trays of appetizers with your name on them.
Own special way. Doesn't matter. Not with Addendum 48677 in the books. Ah, bother.
Come on. There's got to be another one in there. Just one more. One last quest. Another notch in my feather. A voyage to Neptune's kingdom. Or a journey through the infinite desert. Please, Mira. One final adventure.
Grandpa?
Oh, just the person I wanted to see.
Are you doing alright?
I am now.
Did they find you the right medicine?
Your company is better than any medicine in those vials. Yeah. Now, come, sit. This time, you picked a story. Something with a dragon, perhaps.
Actually, could you tell me more about Grandma? Everyone knows she's a great queen, and she's nice and regal and wonderful. But none of that's helping me pick out her birthday present. I want to get her something really special.
Of course. I suppose there's no better place to start than at the beginning, when my travels led me to the Enchanted Isles.
Grandpa, Mom used to tell me this story before bed. Hasn't everyone in Daventry heard this? You climbed that tower, rescued Princess Valenice, fell in love, and lived happily ever after.
Well, fairy tales have a bad habit of simplifying matters of the heart. They weave tales that love just happens easily and with no effort required. A real story is far more exciting than what you've been led to believe.
Interesting. All right, well, let's go. Graham Crackle. So far, there's absolutely nothing to it. That would be hilarious if he just walked up to the tower and climbed it and rescued her. That fucking bird with the broken ass wings, man. The hell is that about? And it can fly? With those busted ass wings? I guess maybe the tower is going to be the whole level. Oh my god. I wonder if this tower is going to be like a throwback to the first game. Holy crap, this could be... Well, the first game you could actually get out of the tower, but... Oh well, I digress. Nope. Looked like I could. Not the way broken ass wing birds. Yeah, there's some wood I could use for a fire from the last chapter. Oh, I see. But that's quite the leap of faith. What about that big thing over there? Can we go up? No. Can we go up to that one? No, okay.
I hadn't even met my love.
The ass? Well, how did that work? Okay. That's how it works. Okay. Now I get it.
Whew.
Zards.
Fate brought me to that tower to find my true love. But which one was she? I played with a magic mirror to show me a sign.
Going on the right.
Well,
Avocado.
Princess, will you marry me?
No.
Don't you believe in love at first sight?
I don't. Well, I do, but not like this. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. You didn't even ask my dad.
Please stand up. You're making it worse.
Yes. Well, my apologies.
Dude.
My one true love.
Well, I might have said yes, but I loathe second place.
So that's, no?
Yes. I mean, yes, that's a no.
Well, no bother. We shall now proceed with the rescue mission as planned. Princesses, if you would be so kind as to toss down your long, luxurious golden locks of hair?
You're joking, right? No one's had that hairstyle for decades. Centuries, really.
Please tell me buried inside that ornate cape is a real escape plan. Like a trained eagle, or flying berries, or an adventuring rope.
Adventuring?
She's definitely the one.
You're a bit of a ropeless romantic now, aren't you?
Well, looks like you're stuck here with us. An intro might be in order. My name is...
Earthquake?
Not quite.
Baba Yaga.
Steady that shelf!
Is that all I can do?
Oh, don't worry, it only looks breakable.
Over there, if you would! Lovely! Right there! To your left!
Nice moves. Quick feet.
I felt like the magic mirror was playing games with my heart. Was it watching every move I made? Did it already know who my queen was? I needed to relax. I needed to be myself. I needed to help clean up the mess I made. What was this dark magic? An invisible wall guarded the outside world from me. If I wanted to impress the princesses, I would need to find another way to get that vase. A vase sat just outside the boundaries of a spell keeping me inside the tower. A vase.
Which princess did you talk to first?
I didn't actually mean. I thought they told me to get that one.
It looked like the loot cracked in the tumble and was in need of a repair.
I realized they each said different things because I obviously would have chosen her
Hey
stuff.
there. Sorry about earlier. Things got a little weird.
It's all right. We all go a little awkward sometimes.
I'm Graham, by the way. As in King Graham of Daventry. As in King Graham the... Compassionate.
Compassionate. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you, Graham. I'm known as Niece. As in Princess Niece of Western Kalima.
Is niece short for something?
It is, but only my family calls me by my full name.
Oh. I see.
Yep.
Okay then. So, I should also apologize for forgetting my adventuring rope. I guess nothing was planned in my proposal.
Yes, the adventuring rope. Sorry, I was just joking. Rope wouldn't help us.
It wouldn't?
If there was a way to escape, we would have done it by now. I've tried Pegasus summoning, beanstalk repelling, wishing on magic stars. You name it. V even constructed a hang glider out of sheets and hangers once. Nope. We're all bound to this tower by some outdated wizard spell. You know, one that needs some nonsensical ideal of love to break it.
I see.
I knew from reading Courting Queens to Hold Court the importance of a good first impression. I would have to choose my next words carefully.
So...
Do you come here often? How do you think this is going so far?
So, how do you think this is going so far?
Awkward question to ask. This conversation? Or the rescue? Because it would have been nice if you'd arrived on a flying carpet.
That didn't go so well. No matter. I tried again.
What's your favorite jelly bean?
Popcorn, of course. Is there any other option?
Not in my book.
Why are you still single?
Who would you say is your best friend?
V, forever and always. We make a good team, and we're always coming up with the craziest of ideas. Well, I come up with the crazy ideas. She just kind of looks at me funny and stares at me blankly. Do you have a best friend?
Oh, well, I have Triumph. He's a great pal, but not much of a talker. Then there's the townspeople, and they're great, but I guess we're not like best friends. Oh, the knights, but they're sort of forced to like me. I guess it's an open position?
Well, that was a pleasant enough distraction, but we best get back to tidying up.
The heck?
This puzzle box busted in the fall and could use some fixing. All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I didn't see any chocolate chips. The take-home version of a battle of wits. Huh. I didn't see a spot for board games. The sparkly purple book had a winged Pegasus on its cover. Perhaps one of the princesses would know where it went. It was cold at the top of that tower.
I feel like that broom is from the first one too.
An unfinished masterpiece. No idea where this belongs.
I'm stuck. Yeah, it goes right there. Broken loot. There's another book.
Advanced crosswords, riddles, and puzzles. The whole book was solved already. I wonder who it belonged to.
There's a lot more stuff to do in here than I anticipated. I should go up here first. Or if it matters. Yeah, let's talk to her.
Hello. I thought perhaps we could have a do-over.
A rematch? All right. Well, we could start with your name.
My name? Of course. I'm King Graham of Daventry. King Graham the... Compassionate.
Compassionate. Nice to meet you, Graham. I'm V, as in Princess V of Eastern Kalima.
So, do you come here often? To this tower?
Well, it's an embarrassing story, but I'm not one to lie. An old woman bet me I couldn't climb to the top of this tower and beat the record. I'm never one to back down from a challenge.
Did you beat the record?
Of course I did. Crushed it. But now I'm trapped up here. I do hope Dad is not too worried, and that he remembers to change the Leviathan's water.
Leviathan?
So what about you? What brings you here?
I was also trying to...
Magic mirror told me I would meet the love of my life up here.
Well, that's awkward, but I appreciate your honesty. Now we really should get back to cleaning. We don't have much more time.
Is that a corkscrew? Yeah.
Hey, were you invited up there?
Yes. All I knew how to make was choco chip pancakes, and I didn't see any choco chips.
Don't go up there.
Okay. I'm down with that.
The hidden magical world. Each page brings me more joy than the last. Can you put that over there? Very nice. I'll finish it someday. Until then, it goes over there. Appreciate it.
Bongos. Perhaps they know where the kitchenware.
This is interesting. Still don't have anything to help me get the vase. Yeah, well.
My dad and I used to play this game for hours. It goes on that shelf. Appreciate it.
Did it say hours of fun in quotes? I didn't actually notice.
I read that at least 3 times a year. Could you put it back over there? Appreciate it.
New item? Nunchucks.
Some sort of nunchuck made of bone. At least it was a self-sustainable business model.
Oh, hey. Oh, never mind. I was like, there's little doors on either side of that.
Round peg, square hole.
Oh, come on. The nunchucks could go right through there.
Now's not the time for that.
You stink. Mm-hmm. I feel like she's more bongos.
My bongos! OV says these are nothing but treble. Can you put them back over there? Thank you.
Acorn. Give me that acorn. I don't know why, but I want that acorn. Oh, same thing. Do 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 do. I assume you're the bone chucks. Well, I don't know.
What can I say? As an only child, I was in constant need to keep myself entertained. Appreciate it.
Hmm.
Wow, not too shabby. Excellent work, Graham.
Why is she peeved?
It's Hagatha! You better hide.
Ah.
I can't stand that soggy woman. Won't even speak to her.
V, that's not very nice.
The
Might
witch.
not be nice, but it's true.
You've never been one to give the time of day to people you don't like.
Seriously, she looks like a melted marshmallow.
Everything tip-top up here? Ah, how are my delicate little flowers?
We're splendid, Hagatha. Thank you.
Looks like you lovelies missed a spot. What was that?
Nothing.
That's right, dearie. A good princess should keep her thoughts on the inside, just like we practiced. Out of place?
She kind of looks like, I think they're making fun of Spirited Away or something. Not making fun of, but...
Aftershock?
Oh, sweetie. We'll need to continue working on your awkward bungling.
I've been working on my sleep giggles, too.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, where was I? that smell? From over there. Yes, yes. What do we have here?
Agatha, would you like
to... interrupt? It's rude.
Whatever you say. Slimy cucumber.
Gotcha.
Oh dear.
Oh, joy! Looks like another princess's turned up party.
Princess?
Long, flowing gown, pale skin with rose-colored cheeks, an elaborate headdress, and wait. Oh, the scent of lavender. I recognize a princess when I see one. Welcome to my tower. I'd invite you to dinner, but you don't really have a choice. Oh, Agatha. Good one.
Are you eating a turnip or is that your nose?
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Oh, what a sweet little princess. Need to work.
It's also kind of like Howl's Walking Tower? Castle?
Now
Castle.
come. It's time to eat.
Hum's face.
Hush. What was that? What's everyone feel like for dinner?
I'll take savory. Sweet, please.
After dinner, Agatha excused herself and told us to get our beauty rest like all good princesses should. The sun was setting, but none of us were sleepy. Vi suggested we play a game to pass the time. Nice picked out Moral Quarrel, a casual, social game. Vi preferred something more competitive, but begrudgingly went along with it.
All right. The first step is we answer all the cards in front of us. We must answer honestly, or the game won't work.
A magical genie offers you one of two very specific wishes. A, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
10 by 100.
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return? Or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon? Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
I'd want to be a dragon with a pet dragon. Is that weird?
Be a dragon.
Would you rather A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or B, have noodles for hands? Well, that wouldn't allow you to pick up anything.
Dragons have tails. So tail.
I was gonna go with tail.
Would you
too.
rather A, constantly reek of syrup and not smell it, or B, constantly smell reeking syrup?
I actually like the smell of syrup.
Come on with it. This is the easy part. First, we
fine.
mix up our hands. At the start of our turn, we choose which player we want to try to pair with. We'll then ask the question from the card at the top of our decks. If both asker and askee answer the same way, they both place the card on one of the 3 spaces between them. Once there are 3 cards between the 2 players, they both win the game. If there's not a match between players, the card must be discarded. If a player runs out of cards before matching 3, they lose. Graham, are you getting all this?
Oh, Mirror, which one is it? Is it V? Is it Niece? Do they like me? Do I like them? What does my breath smell like? Oh, lavender. And, ooh, eggs. We're inside. Should I take my hat off? What if they don't like capes? That's silly. Everyone loves capes. What if they're allergic to Triumph? Please tell me this is my inside voice.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. Just in my relaxed box.
Ready to begin? Graham, you start.
A magical genie offers you one of two very specific wishes. A, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
100% B.
I agree. Think of all the lives you could lead. Explorer, artist, pirate, vampire.
Or a ninja, or a zombie.
Graham. A rich merchant inadvertently drops one shiny gold coin on the ground. You see a poor, hungry orphan pick it up. Do you A, convince the orphan to be honest and return the coin, or B, turn your head the other way and let the orphan keep the coin?
Beezers.
B. The orphan needs that money more than the merchant does.
I chose A. I figured their honesty would be rewarded with more than just one shiny gold coin.
Graham,
The match for you.
you have been hunting for your starving family all day and only managed to catch a small goose. On your way back home, a hungry beggar offers you magic beans in return for the goose. The beggar tells you that the beanstalk sprouted from his beans will lead you to a chest that produces unlimited food. He would go after it himself, but his legs are too tired and old. Do you A, kindly reject the offer and bring your starving family their dinner? Or B, let the beggar eat the goose and plant the beans in your yard?
I would really do A, but...
B? I mean, magic beans.
Yep, magic beans.
Magic beans.
Magic
You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is
Magic
Charles,
beans.
your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return? Or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
I pick A.
I agree. Charles should be banished for the crimes he committed. But I couldn't imprison a friend.
Niece and I won the game. She looked like she was holding in a victory dance. We looked upset, not because of me, but because she hated to lose. When the sun went down, the air turned frigid. We decided it was too cold to play another game and headed to bed. The walls of the tower were pretty thin, and embarrassing as it is to admit, that night I overheard the princesses talking about me.
So what do you think of King Graham the Compassionate?
He seems friendly, I guess.
He's quite the character.
This seemed like the perfect time to explore the tower. I was interested in getting to know my new home better.
Alright. Let me deal with these trophies. Yeah, because I barely got half. I barely got half of the trophies from each of the first two chapters. Won a game of moral quarrel. All right. Oh wow. Stairs are gonzo.
Shame. It looked like the loot cracked in the tumble and was in...
It doesn't seem to be a whole heck of a lot more to explore. I got the acorn.
All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes.
There's some nice firewood that I could have used last
It
game.
was cold at the time.
Last chapter. Well, I'm exploring, but I'm not finding anything even remotely new.
I wasn't ready for bed yet. There was still more to explore. Not sleepy yet, I explored more. I wasn't ready for bed yet.
Okay. There's nothing to explore. There's just the same exact stuff that I saw. Oh, okay. Derp.
Once upon a time, a beautiful princess locked herself away in a tower and patiently waited for a charming prince to come rescue her.
Oh, I do miss her.
The months turned to years, and no prince ever came to whisk her off to a happy ending.
Watch her be the person I end up marrying.
Years of appearance-changing potions eventually took their toll and backfired, turning the princess into a soggy hag with a floppy tail.
But the potion could be reversed, right? She could lose the tail, and her skin would change back to normal.
I'm afraid not, Gwendolyn. Agatha took it too far. There was no coming back. Years of appearance. The witch grew bitter and mad. She began kidnapping princesses in order to increase her chances of being rescued.
Well, I don't know what time to set it to yet. I haven't seen any real cluesies.
The enchanted canvas painted a younger portrait of whatever stood in front of it.
Oh. Well, there we go. It's also like the castle from Krull. That seems weird. I want to look at stuff more. Can I? Chester? He's got the heart tattooed on his cheek. What about Bramble? Well, that's nice for a trophy. Finally. Yeah, well, that's, I don't know. I guess I set this and this to the same time. Oh dear. the hell's the clock for then? I don't know. Let's go outside. Or wherever the store leads.
Agatha never left the tower, so she would send the princesses on her errands. They would fetch this ingredient or that trinket. She used a special enchantment to poof them out of the tower, and after some time, poof them back in.
Why didn't they ever tell anyone they were trapped up there?
If they did, the spell would instantly pull them back in.
Magic is so arbitrary.
Los Ch2-3.
So maybe that's what the clock is for.
I would hold off on flashing that ring again.
Not gonna make that mistake twice.
I don't have any items. I can't get down there anymore. And so let's help her with the loot.
Hey there. What's shaking?
I cracked my loot and I don't have the right tool to fix it.
What happened to my
Want me
acorn?
to try to fix it?
Do you have the tool I need?
Nope.
Then I'll take care of it.
Rough. Well, I picked up an acorn and did absolutely... Well, that stinks. Mind if I go up there?
Don't go up there.
Oh dear.
All I knew how to make was chocolate chip.
Maybe I should have put the acorn in there. Who knows?
How's
Maybe next time.
it going?
My favorite puzzle box is broken. I'm not sure how to fix it yet.
Want me to try to fix it?
I'll get it.
I was stuck. I needed advice. Too bad I couldn't just dart over to the town square. Or could I?
Hey there. What's...
Anything in here?
That seemed to be missing a piece.
Okay. Dudes, give me stuff to pick up. I need inventory.
This sorcery was very finicky. It would teleport you away from the tower, but only for a limited time. And you needed something from the place you wanted to go to.
Aren't they all the same place?
Oh, the old tournament board.
Give me back my mattress.
Don't know why I need this, but that's never stopped me before. Oh, the old tournament board.
Okay. Just had to check. I don't think I can get anywhere except into the town square. So that's true. Okay, bueno.
Graham!
Amaya! Oh, it's been far too long.
Wow. Are you here for a permit?
Permit? For what? These concealed weapons?
Seriously, my washboard is broken. Can I do my laundry on your abs?
I'll think on that.
Come on. At least let me sharpen these boots on those calves.
Hey, I'd recognize those shiny biscuits anywhere. Are those...
What, these? Of course not. He's just a friend. I admit to nothing.
I see. I guess Whisper can...
Don't say it.
Whisper can do it.
Ah, Zards. I tell you to think before you speak, but we all know that's not the Amaya way.
Well, the Amaya way is exactly why I'm here today. I need advice. On love. It's a long story, and I'll explain later, but I may have met someone. Or someone's. How do I know if she is the one?
Hold your snoots, Muscles. You came in here to ask me about the mushy stuff?
I did.
On purpose?
Trusting my gut landed me in a pretty embarrassing situation.
All right. Emotions. Emotions. I can do this. It's like Papa always told me. Marry quick and without care. If they leave you, it won't matter, because, you know, you didn't care about them.
Not helpful.
Fine. Fine. Digging deeper. Oh. What's this feeling? Weird. Graham, I'm not sure where I dug this up from, and I hope to bury it immediately after we're finished, but can I ask you a question?
Fire away.
I know most people will give you a gaga head in the clouds response about the ingredients for true love. But have you given any thought to what you're willing to put up with? Like what you could learn to love?
Oh, you mean like if she's... she's messy. Well, I could be the clean one. These biceps have buffed a lot of floors. And also, if she's... Oh, you mean like if she's too critical? Well, I could learn to appreciate the thinking that goes into being critical. Oh, the spell. It's kicking in, pulling me back to the tower.
The what?
The tower. No time to explain. It's...
I'm sorry, which way is the tower again?
That way. The tower is that way.
Thanks for that.
Oh, a tool. Do you have a tool I could borrow? For, you know, fixing stuff?
Sure. What size are the bolts?
The twisty kind?
Here, take this old wrench. She's got at least one good fix left in her.
Thank you.
Ah, King Graham. What have you gotten yourself into? Twinkle Toes! I need you to run!
Through your mind?
No, not through my mind. Graham needs you.
I guess I should have been trying to pick different people for each appropriate scenario. What kind of bolts does it have? I don't know. The twisty kind? This doesn't seem like the right tool to fix a loot, but eh. Oh.
No way.
I told you no detail would be overlooked. Underneath Manny's mask was the face of a goblin.
Nice twist.
The baby swap. Cool. It looks like that would be more appropriate for fixing the fixing the puzzle
This
box.
might help.
Where did you find this?
Have you heard the name Amaya Blackstone?
The Crumbler?
The very same.
Sounds. You want to perhaps learn a ditty?
I would love to.
Here. Now repeat after me. Now you try. Wonderful. Great. Wonderful. You're a quick learner.
She beat the fuck out of it with a
Would you
wrench.
play me a melody to help me sleep?
How about something with a bow and some strings?
Who said violins? Doesn't solve anything.
I was slightly disappointed there was no mention of me that night.
Grandpa, boys aren't the only things the girls talk about.
I learned that lesson long ago.
Someone's at the door. Just a moment. Be there in a jiffy.
Agatha, it's been forever. You're looking... Agatha, so nice to see you.
Malden, your English is coming along superbly.
Well, thanks for noticing.
Care to join me for a spot of tea?
Now, Agatha, I know better than to set foot inside this tower, but I do appreciate the invitation.
You never know. You might like it better in here. The view is quite nice, and if it ever rains, we'll move.
I grew up in a cave, so I'm fine with a small, cold room with a view of rubble.
Speaking of small and cold, please tell him to be careful with this.
The message will be received.
I'm serious, Malden. I've spent my life coated in a thin layer of cosmolotion. It's a potion. It's not a panacea.
Duly noted. Oh, I almost forgot. He wanted to return this book he borrowed. Said he doesn't need it anymore.
Ah, yes. How to Tame Your Dragon. Did you ever find Hornswoggle?
It'll return when it's tired of feeding off werebears and lost travelers.
That was the big goblin.
A balanced breakfast indeed. Ha! Good day, Malden. It's always a pleasure.
The pleasure has been mine. Fare thee well, Agatha.
One night, Agatha invited us all to her pretty princess ball. I was nervous and excited.
Tonight we shall have our pretty princess ball. It will be everything we've always dreamed of.
Who doesn't like a cape? Square. Triangle. Who's yours? I didn't realize it's gonna be me. These QTEs seem pointless.
Not graceful. Keep it up, ladies. Watch your step, Princess Graham. No, again.
What the heck? I don't really understand what is happening here.
Not graceful. That's not a princess move. It's turn, turn, twist. Not twist, turn, turn.
Okay.
That was really lovely. Thanks, Hagatha. And Princess Graham, of course.
Thanks to you.
Was I supposed to do something there?
Oh, what a glorious evening. Oh, thank you, ladies, for a wonderful ball. I wish it would never end. Perhaps it shouldn't.
It was at that moment Hagatha realized she had everything she wanted inside the tower. Her happy ending was right in front of her. She would freeze time to keep that moment forever.
I wonder if I could make a large enough batch of frost tonic.
Graham was so sweet.
Shh! Oh, hush up.
That night, my nervous anxiety turned to happy butterflies. I went to bed with a smile on my face. I had won some favor with Hagatha, and she sent me on a special mission.
Princess Graham, the time has come. I have a very special mission for you. This magic won't last long, but I need you to bring me back the keys of harmony. Your spell will teleport you back here once you picked it up. I need to make sure I can trust you.
You know, Grandpa, I think you told me this part. Are you sure you're not getting the stories mixed up again?
Sadly, this is not a senior moment, I'm afraid. Those potions smell pungent and acidic, but oddly familiar. Huh. Someone fancied himself quite the storyteller. The book collection had grown over the years. The sorcery of old looked like a new edition. Huh. Someone fancied himself...
Alright, just trying to get this book on the floor. Or this book on the floor.
Teaching English as a second language. Intriguing. A book titled How to Read. Oh, there was a quote on the back. Irresistible from front to back. I couldn't get enough of this book. The dangling participle. Teaching English has a... The book collection had grown over... The book collection had... What a comfortable bed.
That helmet sounds familiar.
As it should. What a comfort.
All right.
You're slouching again. Try to stand up straighter.
And then I hid again.
Bring it over here. It'll take all night to prepare.
Must we go through with this? After gazing upon Hagatha's face, I question the validity of that elixir.
Hagatha's enchantments are stunted by the towers she locked them away in. Out here, with a little air, this sorcery can reach its full potential. We'll have to let this sit overnight. For now, we sleep.
I want to voice my concerns again, brother.
You, of all people, should know what it's like to wear a mask all your life. A scarf that obscures your vision. A helmet that hides your face. This body has taken my mind as far as it can go. Now, good night. Please snuff the torch.
Our parents were wrong to hide you from the world, but at least they didn't forget about you. No, instead they fed you, they read to you, they raised you as their own. I was a whipping boy for 16 years. For what? A stupid goblin prank?
Watch your tongue, brother. You're beginning to sound like a human. A silly goblin took you in from the cold. A dull goblin taught you to read, and a stupid goblin gave you a second chance at life.
Please forgive me. I misspoke.
Am I wrong to believe that the mind is what should matter? Is my trust in brains over brawn misplaced? I've dedicated my life to prove that, given the right resources, our species is capable of higher thought. And that even a silly little goblin can lead this kingdom. That's the change I want to inspire. That's the progress Daventry needs.
Oh, you're right as always. And the Cosmolotion is the only way around your banishment from King Graham.
King Graham? King Graham was a fluke. We'd already be at the castle toasting to our divine intellect if it wasn't for that bumbling, red-nosed, feathered half-wit. Did I ever tell you he asked what my availability for sleepovers was? Moron.
Hey, I am not a fluke!
Egads!
Did you really just say that?
Well, don't just stand there. Grab him.
Stay right there. Don't move. Gwendolyn and I are working on your surprise.
I won't peek. I can't wait to see what it is. Oh, Gwendolyn, your lunch is ready, and your cousin is waiting.
Thanks, Grandma.
Love, have you been taking all your medicines?
I'm not sure what good they're doing. I'm still stuck in this bed.
Sounds like Nessa.
Yes, you are. You're still here.
Ah, you know what I meant. It's just that I'm going stir-crazy in here, and I don't even want to think about all the addendums that still need approvals.
Everything is taken care of. But you need to rest before you feel better.
I'll rest after your birthday. I still have to prep your special batch of chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, you have baked those pancakes for my birthday for as long as I can remember. And I've truly savored each and every bite, dear. But maybe this is the year to teach the children your recipe. And you just enjoy eating breakfast with me.
Nothing is going to stop me from baking those pancakes. Not even this broken arm.
Well, you won't get any further argument from me. Now, can you please take your medicines? They'll make you feel better on your next inspiring adventure.
All right, fine. I'll take them. And I love you. You have always... You always find a perfect way to say things to make me feel better.
Oh, that was sweet. I love you too, dear.
And that voice, I believe, is Frankie Foster from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Make a large batch of freeze tonic. Of course, we didn't know that's what it was for, so we did what we were told, just like good princesses.
Princess Graham, I think you've earned the privilege of a trip outside the tower. Yes, you and Princess V will go.
Oh, dirt.
You must return to me with a magical hourglass before sundown, before the magic wears off.
Chester? Muriel?
Graham? Graham! Oh, I almost didn't recognize you with all those bumps on your arms.
Were you bitten by mosquitoes, boy? And if so, could you point me in their direction?
Chester! So, what brings you to Tantalore?
I suppose I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, honey, we retired. Sold our shop to another crafty fella.
Yeah, but his crafts are of the lowest tier. Folk art.
Acorn?
Well, I'll always have a soft spot for that big-bellied bull. Without him, we wouldn't be soaking up all this sun. Oh, I just love it here. It's so quiet and peaceful.
Oh, don't you forget all-you-can-drink sardine smoothies and frog dog Fridays.
Chester, come on now. You wouldn't want to give this young lady the wrong impression. Us Hubblepuds are known for thinking with our heads and not with our bellies.
Last. Aren't you going to introduce us?
Oh, apologies. How rude of me. This is V. V, meet Muriel and Chester. My good friends and wisest advisors.
Not that he's ever followed our advice.
True.
I'm sorry to hear that, but pleased to meet you.
Well, he used to. Oh, the stories I could share. He once outwitted a guard with a gourd. Oh, and then there was the time he solved a bridge troll dispute with a pair of socks. Did you know his best friend is a gerbil?
A gerbil? Really?
He has a name. It's Triumph.
Well, I would love to hear more, and pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
What is she doing?
Oh, she's reading your fortune.
Shush it! I'm judging. Good hair, strong fingernails, perfectly textured elbows. Earlobes could use some work.
Thanks for that.
She looks smart, Muriel.
Graham, I think she's a keeper. Oh, you two will be very happy together.
Oh, we're not together. Just friends.
Muriel, Times have changed. You can't just go around assuming.
Chester, how about are you questioning my judging face?
Sorry, Muriel. It was the sardine smoothie.
This is a long chunk of just dialogue,
That's
though.
not romance. Why else would you be in beautiful Tanalor?
It's a long story, and I'm not...
Wait a minute. Are my eyes seen straight? That isn't Agatha's tower parked way out in the ocean, is it? Oh, you're not in cahoots with...
Well, unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to say...
Oh, she's always undercutting our prices.
And her magic actually works.
I see you out there! You melting witch!
Psst, psst, Graham. Do you think you could get Agatha to sign my copy of her greatest hits?
Chester!
Tell her to make it out to her #1 fan.
Are you serious right now?
But Muriel, it's a bestseller.
Oh, she's such a lizard. And not like the last dragon you faced, Graham. Which you... Wait, what did you do with that dragon again? Oh, the memory has faded.
I set it free.
That's right. You failed to use your noggin.
Please, just watch your back in that tower, Graham. Your biceps have grown, but your mind can as well.
Oh, Muriel, it's getting to be that time.
And what time is that?
You know, time for a S-N-A-C-K.
Oh, all right, Chester. Let's get you home. I think we have some leftover rat tails in the fridge.
I am so glad you are my person.
Please, both of you, come back and visit us anytime.
It was amazing running into you.
Oh, the pleasure was all ours. Goodbye, and good luck.
Always look on the smart side of life.
I knew I liked her.
Holy crap, I still don't have control?
Wow. The Tanalor shore really is beautiful.
I'm not sure I see it.
Huh? What are you saying?
Whale? Oh, careful. I think you've stepped in a pit of quicksand.
Oh, have I? Really? Let me guess. You want me to take a moment to let that sink in?
No, really, it's up to your ankles now.
I understand you want to set me up for a pun war, but we've got work to do.
All right, don't move. I'll be right back.
Huh? Help! Help! I'm stuck!
Don't worry, I won't desert you.
What a wonderful friend!
Almost got it. Hold still, you're making it worse. Really could use an adventuring rope.
Really could use an adventuring rope. Flowers?
1 sec.
1 sec. Actually, I think they both have Frankie Fosters.
Almost got it.
Voice. Where's the point of this?
Really could use an adventuring rope. Hold still, you're making it worse. Oh, if that's the type of logic you think will help, you're dreaming.
Oh,
very clever.
You're welcome.
Did I have to do all that just so she would rescue me?
It's your time to shine.
Did you try impressing her with your mind or your strength?
Whew. I tried impressing her by saying, I think that's all for tonight. Well, maybe not all, but I kind of need a big... Oh my, well, it's almost midnight anyway. Alright, well, thanks to anyone who stopped by. Thanks to anyone who watched. And I'm going to play a lot more of this, so yeah. Until then, I will, not tonight. Well, maybe tonight, we'll see. Anyway, see everybody later.